It's really nice not to have to rush home and think of
Hi YouTube, hello. Hi Facebook. Say hi if you come on, say hi. Comment hashtag replay if you watch the replay. Alrighty? I am making sloppy joe and macaroni casserole. I just have enough macaroni because I had a brand new 2-pound box. I used some of it for the hamburger casserole Friday night, so I forgot to leave it. Okay? So, the pasta waters are going to boil soon. It's got the little bubbles on the bottom. Trying to break up this mess. Sorry. This ground beef. Trying to use spoon. Now I'm using this meat crusher. One of the meats. I had 1.5 pounds and then I had 1 pound for 2.5 pounds. I'm short half a pound, but it's okay. It'll work. But part of it was a little frozen, just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use the spoon as soon as I crush this all up. Okay, stir it up with this. Okay, so it's 2.5 pounds of ground beef. You can use 3, but it's 1.5 pounds if you're doing normal. Okay, this is just double. Okay, and it says 12 pounds of 12 ounces of elbow macaroni, but I did 24 because I'm doubling it like always. Okay, I'm doubling it. But it was just, so 8 ounces is 1 cup. So 8 times 3 cups would be 24 ounces. So I did 3 cups and then there was a little bit left in the box, so I just dumped it all. Okay, so I just did the rest of the box. Okay? Okay, so I should have this memorized by heart because I've done this so many times, but I don't. Okay, so I'm going to read you the ingredients, then we're going to go step for step. Okay? I'm going to say what it says here, and then I'm going to say what I'm going to do to double it. 3 tablespoons of dark brown sugar, which will be 6. Okay? 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. 3 tablespoons, so it'll be 6. 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, so it'll be 6 tablespoons. So we got the Worcestershire sauce, brand new, and the red wine vinegar. It's in the vinegar aisle, so you can get any kind you want, any brand. Red wine vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, and the dark brown sugar. I mean, if you can't find it, because we almost couldn't find it, this is all we could find, I guess you could use regular brown sugar. And if you go to the Facebook clips on my Facebook page and listen to the video, got Rachel Ray doing a video on it. You got to click on the video, and then you click on the comments under her video, and you'll see the link to the ingredients and instructions and all that. Okay? But if you watch her video, I think I heard her said that if you don't have red wine vinegar, you can use white vinegar or another kind of vinegar. Just look at that video to see. Because I thought I was going to have to listen to that to make sure, because I didn't know about it. I saw that I had it, but then today I forgot if I had seen it. I had looked for it before, but I did before I went shopping the last time, but I forgot that I did look, so. Okay. So. Okay, most of it's crushed up, so I don't need that anymore. Okay, guys. All right, and then after that, it's a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. I got 2 cans. Okay, and if you don't have the 2 big cans, I want to show you. Y'all can use
Similar concision.
the small cans. You know the 8-ounce cans. If you use 2 of them, since they're 8 ounces, they make 16 ounces, and it says 1 15-ounce. So you'll just have 1 ounce extra. It's no big deal. So if you don't have the big cans, you can use 4 little cans. Okay? That's 30 ounces, and then you can take 8 times 4. There's 32, so you only have 2 ounces extra. Okay? But if you only have 1 ounce extra if you're only doing it single. Okay? That's why I always buy about 2, 3, maybe up to 4 cans of the big one in case call for a big one. And then I have like 4 little ones in case I got a recipe that only calls for like an 8-ounce little can. Okay? So some recipes do because they got the 15-ounce cans and a little 18-ounce can. Okay, then 2 tablespoons of EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, which it might have been to put with the ground beef. But why would you need to put oil with the ground beef if it already produced oil? I mean, if you get to 97.3, you will have hardly nothing. You might need to put a little bit, but that's only if you use the high non-fat, like 97.3, only 3% fat, then you won't get much. Okay, 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and if you double it, use 3 pounds. Okay, but I got 2.5 because I was short half a pound, and it says use 80 to 85% lean. So I want you to use 80-20 or 85-15. But I think most of my meat was, I had 1 or 2 that was 93.7, but most of them are 90-10. So, and it's still producing a good amount of grease. So, okay. So we're going to use this bowl to put the sauce in there. We're going to put the brown sugar, the Worcester sauce, the red wine vinegar, the brown sugar, tomato sauce, and I got to make sure I see what else. And it smells so good when it's all mixed together. Okay, so for right now, and we also need kosher salt and ground pepper, 3 to 4 garlic. Kosher salt and ground pepper is going to be as you want because there's no measurement. 3 to 4 garlic cloves or 6 to 8 if you double it. I've never put garlic cloves in this recipe just because I haven't. I will put garlic in other recipes when they come, but this one I just haven't. Okay? 1 red bell pepper, seeded and finely chopped, or 2 if you're doubling it. 1 onion or 2. 1 cup of beef broth or 2 cups if you're doubling it. 12 ounces of elbow macaroni with the ridges or 24 ounces. Okay? 2 cups of yellow shredded yellow cheddar or 4 cups if you're doubling it. You don't really have to measure. You can do a little more, a little less. If I take 1 huge handful, that's about a cup in my hand. Because I've done that before and put it in a cup, and it's been a cup. Okay? Half a cup of chopped crisp deli-style pickles or 1 cup if you're doubling it. I don't do that, but Rachel Ray does it. She puts chopped crisp deli-style pickles in hers. I do not. Okay? Just letting you know in case. Okay? So let's start out. We're going to preheat the oven to 400. 400 is what it's going to be preheated to, guys. Okay, we're going to combine brown sugar, vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, tomato sauce, in a small bowl. And we're going to heat the EVOO in a large skillet or Dutch oven over medium high heat and cook the beef until well browned. Season with salt and lots of pepper. Add garlic, bell peppers, and onions and cook stirring for 5 minutes. Okay, so if you got the 80-20 or 85-15, it creates a lot of grease. So why would you need the EVOO? I don't know why. Because I got the 90-10. So I'm just going to plop just a little bit in there. It's probably maybe for taste or flavor because it's got flavor. So I just put a little bit in there with it because it's almost done. So I got to get everything else in here. Okay?
He doesn't even have a mustache.
Okay, now it said to put in while you're cooking the ground beef, you want to season with salt, and lots of pepper. It says lots of pepper. So I got this, And it says kosher salt. Kosher. So I'm gonna put some kosher salt. You put here like, now if you don't want to use kosher salt, you'd rather use sea salt or regular salt, go ahead. But I've always used it because the recipe just says so. So I'm gonna put some kosher salt. Okay. Make sure you, if you're doubling it, make sure you do it. Okay. And it says lots of brown sugar. Lots of black pepper. I want that electric salt and pepper because I like the sea salt and stuff, but this, it hurts my arm when I do it, so I need, and this is almost gone, but I have another one, but it's glass. See? It's still a pepper grinder, but it's glass. I think my husband's mom gave it to us way back when we had this. So, sometimes I used to have regular pepper, but stuff that I need a lot.
You want to have my next one? Sure, my box. How much they cost? $289.
Yeah, it's part of the.
I need to put a little bit more. I just need to stir it up. Get the salt and pepper I already put in there mixed up. You can go back and forth, or you can go all the way around. I think back and forth come out faster. Woo! Doesn't work as well doing it with my left hand, but I was trying to get my right hand to rest. I may put some more in a little bit. Okay? So I'm not adding the garlic, but you can. It's 3 to 4 or 6 to 8 if you're doubling it. Okay? Bell peppers. 1 red bell pepper or 2 red bell peppers, but sometimes I'll put orange or yellow because I like it. I've got some frozen. I bought 2 orange bell peppers. Well, they were supposed to be red, but they didn't have them, so the delivery, I think we went curbside. They said, can they do the orange? I was like, okay. And I cut them up, put them in a little bag to freeze them for this meal, forgetting that I had this bag of. So I'm just going to guesstimate what 2 bell peppers are. Okay? Going to guesstimate. I like bell peppers. What's that drop there?
Under blood work, and there's no record of me signing in.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have time that day, so.
Okay, that's a good amount.
This isn't the sort of thing you wait around though.
Okay?
You know the risk. You need to get this done.
And then it said onions. It said 1 onion. It didn't say small, medium, or large, so you use what you want. Or 2 onions if you're doubling it, but you can put as much as you want or as less as you want, depending how you like onions. So there's not a lot in this bag. I already used some of it, so that's still less than 2 onions, so. And I don't have any more, so I have to look at my recipe, see if anything calls for it. I'll have to buy another bag of onion, or I'll have to get an onion and cut it up. But my eyes always want, I just don't have enough, so I'm just buying another bag and it's all done. Sometimes already pre-cut, sometimes I'll pay a little extra just because.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be just fine, man. Yes, last time.
Yes, and I gotta cook it for about 5 minutes. Well, it said 5 minutes after it said stirring for 5 minutes. So I'm gonna add a little bit more extra virgin olive oil because it's getting a little dry. And I didn't put as much as the recipe called for anyways, because it called for
No, I'm okay.
Please.
2 tablespoons.
No, thank you.
Or 4 tablespoons if you're doubling it. Okay? I just want to keep it moist.
Got my name
I
now.
don't want it to dry out.
Start documenting.
It said cook for 5 minutes. I think about 5 minutes. when you put the beef in, but I'm gonna just let it cook for about 5 minutes. Keep stirring it so it doesn't stick or burn. Get the onions and peppers
Did she feel your face again?
softened up
Did you
and
feel any
hot
for everybody?
because they came from the freezer. I'm gonna put it on warm. Okay. So now everything else gotta be mixed in this bowl. And then we're gonna dump it into the
Talking, a couple guys from the
beef.
got rolled up by cops.
And then we're gonna add the broth. So,
I don't want to tell you.
take 1 cup of beef broth, which will be 2 cups because I'm doubling it. So, let me get out my, that's the only thing I didn't get out. Now, the canned beef broth, I've got the Hill County Fair because when I was buying beef broth back, it didn't have any of the good brand like the Swanson.
It's too dangerous.
But then the other day I bought a couple of chicken broth Swanson because I use a lot of chicken broth, and I accidentally grabbed the beef broth, so I got 3 chicken and 1 beef instead of all 4 chicken. But I didn't realize that because someone must have put a beef broth with the chicken broth. But it was a Swanson, so they did have it. I didn't have a choice. I barely use it, but I wanted it in case I needed it, and I'm using it now. So that will go in. I'll pour it into the mixture, not into the bowl. Okay, so let me scooch all over a little bit. Let me. Got the microwave plugged in. The other plug, that's why I unplugged the coffee pot to put the.
I'm sure it's no big deal.
I think it has something to do with your work.
I'll tell you what, I'll check in with her, make sure everything's all right, but I'm telling you.
Can opener. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Let me
Hold on, say something.
turn the TV down. You've probably been hearing it. I forgot to turn it down or pause it.
You know where the fridge is?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back in a bit, all right?
Because this time I had a.
Hey, JJ. Everything's gonna be cool.
Okay. I paused it because I remember this episode and let me grab my. Whew. Hot in here. Let me. Hold on, guys. Let me turn the air on. It's already 75 in here. It was 72 with the heat. The other day was a little chilly, but it's okay outside. Plus, when I turn the oven on and start cooking, it gets hot in here. So, all right, let me open the tomato sauce. Okay, so. All right, so before I did the beef and added everything, it told me to mix everything in the bowl. But I can mix it now still, at any step. Just while you're cooking the pasta and beef, you can be mixing the tomato mixture in here. So the brown sugar, okay, brown sugar, dark brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of dark brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of Worcester sauce, red wine vinegar, which will be 6 tablespoons of everything. Okay? It will be 6 tablespoons. Okay, so here's the dark brown sugar. Came in. I had light, but it calls for dark, but I guess you could use light if you don't have dark. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, this bag has, see that red sticker? See that red sticker? So you can roll it down and tape it closed and keep it fresh. Yeah. That's what the, well, it didn't happen recently, but I think it was in the last several years. The Eggos, when you buy Eggos, You know how you had to, it was hard to close them to keep them fresh because, but now they got these sticker things on them like this that you can wrap around it and yeah. All right. So. Six. Okay, 6. All right. So I could have used. I do this measuring. This measuring set. This measuring set does have a 2 tablespoons, and since I got to do 6 of everything, I could have done just 3, 2, 4, 6. But my 2 tablespoon is inside my coffee because I use that because 2 tablespoons is perfect, so it's in my coffee. All right, so let me stir up. Okay, now it's cooked, so I'm gonna turn it down so it doesn't burn the ground beef. All right, and now we're gonna get everything else. Okay. Vinegar, 6 tablespoons. Okay. Make sure it's closed. All right, let's get this Worcestershire sauce. All right, so took care of that. Okay, anybody on YouTube? Nope. I think that, let me check. Let me think that's it. Brown sugar, vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, tomato sauce, and tomato sauce. Okay, so I gotta do the tomato sauce. Okay, let me get the other one open. Put this one in there. Take it out. Okay. Okay. So, got that taken care of. I'm just going to use a big spoon to stir it. Let's see, anybody on here? Hi, Shannon York. How are you doing? Hi, sis. Come back on here. I'm sorry I didn't see you. I was cooking. Come back on here. I'm going to just use this big tablespoon to stir. Come on. Come back on here. Okay, so mix it up. The brown sugar's already melted up in there. So when I started it, and this stuff, Worcestershire sauce, let me tell you. I love its smell. I love smelling Worcestershire sauce. I love it. So, as soon as I'm done mixing this up, I'm gonna pour pour the tomato sauce stuff with the brown sugar, the vinegar, red wine vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, and tomato sauce with the ground beef. Mix it up. Then I'm going to add the beef broth. Okay? Then I'm going to add the beef broth. Let me get that open. Okay, once you get the pan opener going and make sure it starts cutting, you can let it go. Once it stops, the can is not going to fall off. Okay? Okay. It just looks like dark. Okay, let me get my measuring cup. I got a new measuring cup as well. I still got my old one, but I got this one. This is time and table. See? I like it better. My new one, time and table. Oh, it says it on the handle. Time and table. This is my old one, but it's okay too. But I'm gonna use my new one today. I just want to put the 2 cups. It's 2.5 cups. The other one is 2 cups. This is 2.5, but. So like I told you in other videos, this can is 2 cups, or it's 2 3/4. So it's 1/4 short of 2 cups of broth. Same thing with the chicken broth. So if you want to be exact, then you can open a second can, or you can use a 32-ounce container and put the rest away of broth, whatever you want. But if 1/4 cup short doesn't matter to you, then you're okay. Which it doesn't matter to me since I'm already short 1/2 pound of ground beef. But I've doubled everything else, but it's okay. So it's almost doubled. Okay? That will go on the meat. So, and then once we mix the tomato mixture with the ground beef and then the beef broth, and then we want to simmer until thickened, 5 to 10 minutes. So 5 to 10 minutes we want to okay, and when you simmer it, you want to cover it. It doesn't say on here to stir until well combined. Simmer until thickened, 5 to 10 minutes. It does not say cover. But I cover it because spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce, all that stuff, once it starts getting hot, it'll start bubbling, and then it'll start spitting. And it'll start spitting all over your stove and make a mess. So, okay? That over there. All right, so let me pour this. Then it tells you to cook the noodles, the pasta, while this is doing its thing. But when you start cooking the ground beef from the beginning, I would start the water because it takes a while for the water to boil. Or at least when your ground beef is halfway done, I'd start boiling the pasta water. So, okay. Now let me get it mixed up. Okay, I'm going to put it. Oh, it's been on medium the whole time. I thought I turned it off. Okay, I did not drain it. I did not drain it. It doesn't say you have to drain it, but it wants you to, I guess it wants it in there. Plus the 2 tablespoons or 4 tablespoons of the EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. But mine it was like a 90-10, so it really wasn't. Okay, so let me add the beef broth. Okay, and I don't know, whoever watched Friday when I did the hamburger casserole, I said something about cooking the elbow macaroni a little less than what the box calls for. It says 7 minutes or an additional minute for softer macaroni. So I would cook it for 8 minutes. 7 minutes is for al dente. But I would, in this situation, I would cook it 5 or 6 minutes just to get it to get a little soft, but not 5 or 6 minutes. Not even al dente 7 minutes, because it's going in the oven. And when pasta is going in the oven, it doesn't need to be cooked as long on the stove, because it's going to be cooked in the oven. Okay? Okay. So that's good. I'm going to add a little more pepper because I was going to, because I couldn't add as much as I wanted because my arm was hurting. Plus, this pepper's almost gone, so I'm trying to get rid of it. And when you mix it with the macaroni when it's done cooking, taste it, and if you think it needs more salt and pepper, you can add more, okay? And if you think you want to add any other seasonings, you can, but the salt and pepper is all it says, besides the bell peppers and the onions that are in here. You got the tomato sauce and that sauce, so let's see. All right, I think that's enough. It left this little. So hopefully next time I use it, it'll be gone. Okay? Okay, got that started there. So taste it at the end and see, after you mix it with the macaroni, see if it tastes good enough salt and pepper. And it says 5 to 10 minutes, but I'm gonna do 10 minutes, and I'll keep checking to see if it's sticking, because I stir it every few minutes. Okay. All right, it's starting to get, because it was already on medium. I thought it was off. So I'm gonna turn it to 4. I'm gonna put the lid on it. Let me go get the lid. I put it way over here because I forgot I was gonna use it. Yeah, I gotta put it out the way when I don't need it because there's not enough counter space. So put it on there, let it do its thing. And it was 7 minutes for the pasta for al dente, 1 more minute for extra for tender. So I'm gonna do about 5 or 6 minutes, which it's on 9 minutes now. I was hoping I could get it down to 6 minutes before I had to put the pasta in, but I forgot to put the salt, sea salt. Forgot to put salt. I always forget. Okay, salt. All right, let me put some oil in there. I just use the canola oil when I'm putting it in the pasta water. Okay, so it doesn't stick. Okay. Okay, it's about 8 minutes. That's what I would normally cook it on. So I'm going to cook it on 5 or 6 minutes. So when it gets down to 3 minutes, I will check the pasta. Because this is the timer for the sauce and the meat. Okay. Let's stir it up. Now, I could have cooked it in here like I could all pasta. And then just lift it up slowly. So I don't have to get my strainer out. And I could just pour it into the ground beef mixture. But I didn't think about that this time. But yes, but I'm going to need about 3 or 4 pounds. Probably I'm going to get 4 of elbow macaroni when I go shopping on this coming up Friday, the 22nd, or the 23rd, depending what day my husband is off work. If he's off Thursday, we'll go Thursday. Because he gets paid like 3 or 4 o'clock Thursday afternoon. But we'll see. Hello?
Hey,
Yeah?
I need to hold on.
Huh?
What time does Thomas get off work today?
5 o'clock?
Oh, okay. When you cook that food, can you have him bring me some? I'm not gonna feel like heating that up when I get home.
Alright, I'll ask him.
Just put it in a big container. And also, I need to do better with my money. I've been fucking up. Because I'm barely gonna have any extra. I'm barely gonna have enough to make up what I owe for the car.
How much did you spend?
Nothing. I'm just negative 25, and then I gotta make up like 60 or 70 for the car and insurance. But I'll do better on my next trip, I promise.
How did you get negative?
I just be fine, like when I need gas and stuff. Like, but I'll do better next time, I promise. And I don't want to apply for Domino's and Pizza because if I leave here in a few months, I don't want to have another job to put on my taxes. You know. So if I just keep doing a little bit of DoorDash and just keep donating and try to save up, you know.
Okay.
But don't worry, I'll be better on my next check. But me and Zach are going out to drink when I get this check with all the overtime on it because I owe him anyways. He paid for the drinks last time, so. How you doing? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.
Did you get another present?
No, they gave me some food. Let's see what they gave me. Most of the time, I don't even like it, but I leave it for the other officers. Because they're okay. Ooh. Look.
Will you eat it?
Oh, that's a good potato, Mom.
You still want the food I'm making?
Yeah, just have them put it in a big container and bring me some.
Because I always thought of you when I made this, and I'm like,
I don't feel like
you-
at 10 when I get home because I've already worked a 16-hour day today.
You-
I'm going to bed when I get home. And if y'all are still in the living room when I get home, I'm going in your room because I'm tired.
alright, you will love it.
Potatoes, oh my god. It's chicken, black beans, and potatoes.
Okay, but if you're not gonna make the ground beef soon, it needs to go in the freezer, or it's gonna go bad.
Can you put it in the freezer, my bad? Put 1 pound in the freezer. I'm gonna make some ground beef and potatoes tomorrow.
Okay. You can put the rest of the. You can put the rest of. You can put the rest of the potatoes
Chicken.
in my glass potato thing.
Huh?
You can put the rest of the potatoes in my glass.
Alright.
It'll
Some good chicken, Mom.
it'll keep the potatoes fresher longer.
These potatoes got a little spice to them too. I'm barely gonna have enough money to do any laundry either. So I'll have to go donate again. Let me call you back. Dad's calling me.
Okay. Sorry guys, I apologize. I forgot to tell my son that I was on live. Sorry guys, I apologize. Anybody come on YouTube? Nope. Hi, Shannon. I hope you come back on, Shannon York, so I can say hi again. Hope you guys come back on. Have you left work yet? Sorry guys, I was just talking a text message to my husband to see if he left work yet.
Sloppy.
Okay, so now, once the pasta's done and everything's mixed up, let me see. Oh, that should be enough for the pasta. Okay. Drain it and add it to the sauce. Put it in a casserole dish and top with the cheddar cheese. And bake until the casserole is bubbly and the top is brown. Top with pickles and serve from the dish. So you top with the pickles if you want, but you don't have to. But just cook it in the 400-degree oven till it's browned and bubbly, okay? Hold on, my son's calling again. But that's only about 10 minutes. If you do it too long, the cheese will burn. Okay, guys? Yeah?
You know what some lady did earlier, Mom?
What?
I'm out here talking to Zach, and I look over, she's driving towards the exit gate. And she just fucking hits it and knocks it off the track.
Oh my gosh.
So another guy came up here later, and I had to have him helping me to lift it up.
Crazy. That's
I
crazy.
said, what idiot? How the hell you hit the gate? There's no other exit. My car is already trying to get out. Because the gate was halfway shut, and the switch wasn't working because it wasn't on the track. They were just stuck in here.
But he just came home. Let me ask him. Let me finish up this casserole. I'm on live.
It's literally a 3-minute drive.
Okay.
What?
Right now.
Thomas,
I'm on live.
when she finishes this bill, can you put some in a container and bring some to me?
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
All
I'll see
right.
you later. Love you, bye.
Bye. All right. Sorry, guys. Trying to get them all. Oh yeah. I forgot to close up these. My bell peppers and put them back in the freezer. Right? Okay, so let me just. Okay, timer is done. Some of the stuff I just put into the bowl. Okay, so I forgot to stir it. My bad, people. But it's just sauce. So really, see, it's not sticking. It's, could be a little thicker, but it's been on there 10 minutes. Probably because it has some of the oil in there. Okay, so I'm going to drain the pasta, and then I'm going to pour it into the meat sauce, mix it up, and then put it into the casserole dish and top it with the cheddar cheese, and then in the oven it goes. Okay, now the cheddar cheese, now the I said when it goes in the oven about 10 minutes, it says till it's bubbly and brown. Now I used to do 20 minutes, but sometimes it'd be a little much. It'd dry it out and then burn the cheese. So I went down to about 10 or 15 minutes, okay? That's about all you need, okay? 10 or 15 minutes. Let me see. I'll show you what the sauce looks like, see? The onions, you see the bell peppers and the meat and stuff, okay? All right, guys, let me show YouTube, okay? All right, so, all right. Trying to hold it like this to pour it, but the side was really hot. So let me mix it up. Okay, babe. Come here. Okay, guys. Trying to move the pan over. Trying to get it closer to the casserole dish. Hey, sorry, guys. It's hot in here. When it's hot, it gets extra hot for me. All right, can we? I just got to take a breather. All right, we got to pour this in the casserole dish. Okay. You can't tilt it the other way? Keep tilting it more, a little more. Okay, guys. All right, guys. Wow. Okay. First thing is, I'll either have to use. Sorry, guys. We got my face too close to YouTube to the computer. Is what's making it glare. It's not YouTube. Okay, so. Whew. Okay, this is like a cake pan or a, but it's, I don't need, like, I could use the 9x13 cake pan, but I don't think I need something that big. What about this? Just to get some of it, because if you can see YouTube, you should be able to see. I can see it looking through at the computer. Can you see that? The steam, and can you see it? How? And I'll show you Facebook. That looks good. Looks good, but it's overflowing. So, as you see, get a little closer. You see? It's just a little much. Trying to get me and get y'all so y'all can see stuff. See that? Y'all see that? Now y'all can see that, right? Okay. So, I am going to put some in this. This is 8x8 or 9x9. I'm not sure. I got to get a measuring tape and measure it, see if it's the 8x8 or 9x9. But I'm going to scoop some in here. There's no point. So it's not so overflowing. Okay. The bottom of this pan is getting really hot, though. When you start putting it in there. Whoa! It was getting hot. Okay. So let's push this other. All right, that's good. Okay, so I think it said 2 cups of cheese, which would be 4 if we double it, but you really don't have to measure it. Just enough to sprinkle over the top, okay? All right, babe. Come here, babe. I know you don't want to, but I keep asking him to come over here. I got to get him to do a couple things. First of all, can you get that down there so the bugs don't crawl on it? Just drip a little juice. Okay, and then here, I wanted to put those two. It goes behind those two in the back. And I was trying to put it back, guys. All right, let me get the cheese. You can go change your clothes, babe. Go get comfortable. I mean, you could use the basketball shorts to go drive to Alvin and John. Because my son wants my husband to drive to his job to bring him a container of this food. Because not only is he hungry, which he just got a little bit of chicken. Somebody gave him some food while he called me. Because he's hungry, but he's also, when he gets home at 10 o'clock at night, he says he's going to be too tired to want to heat it up. So he wants to eat now. Plus, he's worked since 6:30 this morning, and he won't get off till 10. Plus, he worked from 6:30 yesterday morning till 1 o'clock in the morning this morning, and then he got up at 6 to go back to work at 6:30. That's because somebody asked him would they take their shift. This older lady or something, I don't know. He agreed to because he wanted all that overtime. And he knew it was the weekend before he was off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So he'll come home tonight and he'll sleep in tomorrow morning. So, all right. So that's good. I will show you guys what it looks like once I'm done putting the cheese on it. I got the cheese on the smaller. Okay, so let me spread this cheese out. Okay. I'll have to get some more cheese on the 22nd because I've already used about a little more than half this bag. All right, so that's enough. My dog's looking at me. My dog loves cheese. Cheese, please, if you please. All right. All right, gave her a little cheese. All right, guys. All right, so all right, Facebook. Okay. I'm gonna wipe around the edges on the smaller pan because I got some liquid all in there. All right, YouTube. Can you see that? Alrighty? So, let me, yeah, because I don't want to. Okay, so, let me get this in the oven. Alright, I set the timer. I haven't started it yet, though. The pan. I was like, I haven't put it in the oven. It was kind of hot. Both of them are. That's because the food is really hot that I put in here. So, all right. So 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. Because it said till it's hot and bubbly and the cheese is brown. And I thought that probably take about 20 minutes. But a couple of times the cheese was a little overburnt and it's just a little dry. So it wasn't, so I brought it down to about 10, 15 minutes, somewhere there. It's thirsty. All right. So, let me put this cheese away. It's going to take about 10 minutes from now. Well, it's closer to 9 minutes now. So I'm going to do some of these dishes. Kind of, you can see my face. So you're not seeing like just down here. You know what I mean, guys? Alrighty, guys. So, is anybody else going to come on here and talk to me? Talk to me. I know my other friend Shannon, I don't know if she's home from work. So, I don't know if she's home from work, so. Alright. These are one of the bigger bowls. I have two of these, one is smaller. I like them. I saw a set like that on the Walmart site that had lids. So I think those were supposed to come with lids. But I found them sitting on the shelf, just those two. And I had gone to actually the service desk to ask how much they cost. They had to look it up. Because I really wanted them and I really liked them. So, you know? They weren't with the other bowls. Well, I mean, they were in the kitchen area. You know, where you find pots and pans and all that stuff, but they were just not with in the aisle they should be. Okay, so wash these two pans, and then I'll be caught up. And then I'll be caught up, guys. I wanted to do the pan that had the sauce in it last, because you know how the red sauce gets on the rag and sponge it. Okay, so put that pan pan in there. All right. Oh, brown sugar. But then when you roll it down, the box gets a little fat. You know how these that does it with cereal boxes and when you try to close it, the pop back open. Okay, so there we go. Wait a minute, guys. Comment below. I usually do, but I'm not sure. Can you put this in the refrigerator after you open it? Oh, and it says shake the bottle, but I never noticed that until after I used it. I'm like, I'll have to look it up because I did have it in the refrigerator, but I just put it in the cabinet and took it back out because I just remembered the last bottle I had was in the refrigerator, and I usually put them in the refrigerator, but I'm not sure if it has to be. I never knew. See how it gets all red? It's like washing a bowl that you waste spaghetti out of here. So, comment below. Do y'all put Worcestershire sauce in the refrigerator? Or not? Because there's some condiments or some extra stuff that you can put in the refrigerator, or you can put it in the cabinet. It's either way. You can do it either way. There's some like that. I don't know what they all are, but I guess if it had to go in the refrigerator, it would say refrigerate after opening, like a lot of bottles say. You know what I mean? But it doesn't say it. So that's why I was asking, guys, okay? Almost done here. All right. I finished this just in time. There's about 10 seconds left now. So, there we go. Baby.
You help? Need help?
I do, but my back is just hurting, guys. I gotta get this out the oven. And my knees. Forget my knees. You could probably do one with that, but you'll need two for the other. Just put the big one on the stove. All right, guys, give me a second to take it out. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. All right, Facebook, you first. Did you want biscuits with it or no? No. Okay. Now you probably, if you watched my Friday night video, you might say that almost looks like the hamburger casserole. Because yeah, you're right. But it's going to taste totally different. It's like a sloppy Joe. It's not going to taste like the hamburger casserole. Okay, YouTube. Okay. Let me take a picture of it. Oh no, let me take it out the bigger one. Okay. All right, I took a picture of it. Now let me get a bowl. Yeah, see, I used to have a problem. These would stick together, see? So my son was like, when they stick together, he was like, just turn it and... Okay. Oh. Let's start out with the small one. Are you eating first or going there first? Babe?
What?
Are you eating first or going to Alvin first?
I'm going to Alvin first and I'll come back.
Okay, just ask about some my son wants some of this. He's way too tired, he said to me. Even coming home at 10 o'clock, he's been working since 6:30 this morning and $19 hours yesterday. So he's tired. So just leave this bowl for me. Okay, guys. I'm going to taste this. You can see that steam. Guys, you see that steam? All right. Sorry, guys, it was hot. But it was good. Oh, my God, it is so good. It's been a while. Well, according to my Facebook cook, because I post dinner tonight, and then I post a picture of it. Every time I make it, I see it several times on there. The last time it shows, unless I missed last time, the last time it shows 37 weeks ago. Which 4 weeks times 9, it's almost 8 or 9 months ago. Oh, that is so good. I don't know how much I've missed it. And I know I didn't make it no 8 or 9 months ago. I made it way before that. Ain't no way. Not this meal. But anyways, that is really good. And I highly recommend that y'all make this soon. And if you do, and you're a part of Facebook Cooks group, post it on there. The recipe's on there. Just look up Sloppy Joe and Macaroni Casserole, and you'll see the video by Rachel Ray. Click on the video so it'll play, but then click on the comments under that video, and you'll see the link in the comments. Okay, it's the first or second comment. Okay, so okay, it's too good. And you'll see the link in the comments. If not, you can just listen to this live, bookmark it, save it, and make it from watching my live. Okay? Because I gave you all the ingredients, regular and doubled. I even told you about the garlic and the crisp dill pickles, diced. So, because I mentioned every ingredient, including the ones I don't want to use. I just let you know I'm not going to use them because I don't want to, or I don't like them, or whatever, in any recipe. But I'll still tell you in the measurements so you know in case you want to use it. Okay? And if you want to use like Mexican cheese, which cheddar cheese sounds better because it's just an American. But sometimes if you want to change up the cheese, you can. And put a little more, a little less if you want. Okay? And salt and pepper each to their own. It says add some salt and lots of pepper. That's what it says. Okay, remember, like I said, the tomato sauce, you could do 15-ounce can, or 2 15-ounce if you double it, or use the small 8-ounce cans. So for every 15 ounce, you'd have to use 2 8-ounce cans, which it'll give you an ounce more of the sauce. So you can just put a hair less of the tomato sauce. Or you can put the whole 2 8 ounces. But it's up to you, whatever you have. Okay, and beef broth. So just remember that, okay? And it's really good. So post a picture and look it up in Facebook Cooks. Comment dinner tonight, and then reply to your comment dinner tonight with a picture of what it looks like when you're done making it. If you take a picture. If not, you can just, if you watch this live on Facebook or YouTube and you decide to make it from just listening to my video, then just post a picture in the comments on YouTube or on Facebook, okay? All right? So, I appreciate everybody who's came on here. I can't get enough of that. But, and I will appreciate anybody who watches the replay on YouTube. Watch it after I post it, or on Facebook. And if you'd like to share this video so other people can see it, it'd be greatly appreciated. Like and share. Okay, and tomorrow I will be going live, 1 p.m. Central, on Elizabeth Gibbs' page, the page I'm on Facebook, people that are watching Facebook. And for YouTube, on my Elizabeth Gibbs Facebook page, at 1 p.m. Central, and on Instagram, AngelBabyGirl77. That's my Instagram. So I'll be going on Elizabeth Gibbs' Facebook page and Instagram. Okay? Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central. Okay? And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Stay positive. I love you guys. Stay positive, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Bye, Facebook. Bye, YouTube. Have a good night.